welcome to this class of classical sociology, or what we refer to as the foundation in sociological thought. Today we have a very interesting topic that I would like to put forth to you, and this is in the context of Emile Durkheim and his very significant contribution towards sociology. Emile Durkheim's every single work stands out as a pioneering piece that contributed to the discipline of sociology, and in a way it was Durkheim who gave in a boost towards institutionalizing of sociology. This particular work is the second most important work of his, and it stands out because it is a work that in a way helps us to understand what sociology should be interested in and what should be the subject matter when we use the scientific method. And thus he focused on that what should be the object of investigation. And this brings us to his book, which he published in 1895, that is The Rules of Sociological Method. And in this particular book, the concept that he focuses and that gives us an idea of the subject matter of sociology is his concept of social facts. The social facts, in his words, mean that something that is external to us and it is coercive in nature is what is social facts. Social facts can be broadly classified as material and non-material. The material social facts are mainly related to the institutional forms or structures that exist in society, whereas the non-material facts are the beliefs, the practices, the norms, the values that in a way are also coercive in nature, and they fall within the category of social facts. Thus, why is social facts so very important to us? Because for the first time, Durkheim operationalized this concept of society through this concept of social fact. Because the word society is so very abstract, and it is at times difficult to understand that what is society made up of. There are many pioneers and later on other sociologists who have defined what is society. And in a way, many of them, when they define what is sociology, they actually refer to sociology as a scientific study of society. But Durkheim never defined sociology in the same way. For Durkheim, sociology was the study of social facts. And this brings us further to understand this idea of social facts. When we look at social facts, it is nothing but an operational idea of society. The society is based on the principle, which is again based on the work of Comte, or rather Spencer specifically, of functionalism. And this takes us to that the whole is greater than its parts. And according to Durkheim, the whole is greater than its parts is related to society. And when he is talking about society, society is different from individual. Society is formed because of a collective conscience. Because we have a collective conscience towards the different things that exist in society, we have an idea or a notion of society that is related to social facts. And this idea of society is again based on the principle of consensus universalis. Because we have a consensus on certain thing, we can have a collective idea about it. And this collective idea is what gives rise to the society. And thus society is very unique. The word which Durkheim uses to denote this uniqueness of society is sui generis, which is a Latin word, and it in a way also relates us and brings us to this idea that society is at the beginning and also at the end, and individuals are just part of it. So this is so very interesting, and to take you further towards this concept of social fact, I would like to relate it to you with the help of an example. Let's take the example of religion. And if I ask you the question, is religion a social fact? Definitely the answer that we'll get is that religion is a social fact because it is external of us and it is also coercive in nature. As an institution, religion plays a vital role in society, and we, being part of that religion, the religion or the belief that we have is based on a collective conscience and a consensus amongst our fellow beings that drives us towards a collective practice based on the belief. And if we don't perform the practices or don't follow the norms or the rules or the tradition, then we ought to face the coercion of our fellow beings. Thus, to conclude, let me reiterate that this concept of social fact is so very fundamental in the discipline of sociology, and Durkheim rightfully puts it forth as something which we as sociologists should be focusing on as a subject matter of sociology. Thank you.